Hey, this is Don Kryptonium. Don Kryptonium leaves for how long? 2 weeks? And everything goes bad. But don't worry. You know why? Because I'm here to save you from despair. Of course, we need to talk about the Terra Luna and the stuff. You see, I had some comments that people thought I left because maybe I was exposed to Luna. I went to zero. None of this shit. I went to United States. Don Kryptonium, married man, married in Vegas with my wife number 888. So, Terra Luna. It went to zero. And I think it's important we are going to talk about this. We are going to discuss Do Kwon. We are going to discuss some other things, some revival plans that is there. And I tell you, I have friends that were very exposed to Luna. In fact, like 100% or close to 100% of holdings. And the idea of this channel is fully transparent. And I probably could have done better because I was exposed to UST pulls on JunoSwap. So I was affected just like a little bit. I pulled out once it started dropping. But yeah, like everyone was affected. I don't think was worse affected because like all the crypto was going down. So regardless of the pulls you had, you would be like affected. But we need to say it straight. Luna was unsustainable model, and we all are clever after everything because there are people believing that, hey, it was attacked by the governments against us. Luna would survive if the Fed wouldn't attack us. It was BlackRock. No, none of these things. It was no attack of the big guys on you. It was none of this shit. Luna was unsustainable model that would fall now or later. Luna would fall even if they would have 10 billions of the Bitcoin to back them. And it's very important for you to understand and don't live in this fairyland because the sooner you understand that, you will be better. And it's really sad to see that some of my friends are having this Stockholm syndrome and actually saying he wanted good. He meant good as of like Do Kwon. Maybe he meant good, but he built bad project. It doesn't matter of your intentions if you build bad stuff in life. It's no glory. So I heard the words like, he wanted to challenge status quo. You're not challenging the status quo building unsustainable things that doesn't work. So we should probably think what are the best stable coins? Do we need them? How sustainable they are? But from few things here, Do Kwon seems, I don't know if like actually these community members that feel like, hey, we need to continue, gave him this idea or what. But you can see that Terra Governance Prop whatever renamed the existing network to Terra Classic, which is copy of the past of Ethereum, and create new Terra blockchains that will be called Terra, like it is now, with Luna token. So you see, it's trying to play the Ethereum game, but you need to understand the Ethereum Classic came into existence after the attack on Ethereum chain. It was exploited. It was hacked. It wasn't a bad project. It was hacked and it was exploited because it was early on, which is a huge difference to Terra right now. Terra was like, I'm looking for a word, not Ponzi, but like let's use this word. It was just couldn't work because the mechanic, once the UST goes below market cap of Terra, it's on the way down unless they have funds to back it. And if they will not have the attack back, they could survive. But if they are not able to bring this balance above because they don't have enough assets, it falls. And this is not the first algorithmic stablecoin that fell. There is many algorithmic stablecoin, and even in the real world example, the example of 97 or 98, I think it fall in 97, was Type BAT, which was pegged to US dollar. Still we have algorithmic stable coin like Hong Kong dollar, which is like backing the price. So like to explain you how this stable coins work, let's say you back your currency 1 to 10 to US dollar. So 10 of your coins is $1 US. Once the value of your coin goes down, you have the funds to purchase the your coin with US dollars because you have reserve. Once the US dollar is too strong, you sell it to keep it pegged still to 10 of your coins. So it's very simple mechanics. We had some other coins that were unstable, and probably it was like signals. I think Wave was it Waves? Waves has some stable coin, isn't it? What's the Wave stable coin? Let me have a look. So Wave stablecoin also broke USDN, okay, and I think this was maybe like starting signal. Like I watched some speculators that mentioned they were shorting Luna and USDC after this initial crash of USDN. They have changed something in April. They were like that actually showed like you are it's gonna fall. So I don't know. But there is reason why, like, you should know that these algo stablecoins try to play with the Fed currency, with United States currency, and they seem to claim that this is decentralized money. But how you can create decentralized money when you're pegging it into the Fed currency, right? So and you trying to stabilize this by very volatile asset like Luna, so you only bet on the fact that one token will be higher than the value of your stable coin to back it. And you could back it with the Bitcoin, and it also wouldn't really work. And I want to tell you what's really disappointing, because there was like a lot of people, and I need to say it, right? Like there was a lot of developers. Once the USD went down a lot, like the market cap of USD was 4 times bigger than the market cap of Luna, and many developers in that moment I saw they were saying, I'm buying USD at 90 cents, it's the greatest arbitrage opportunity of our life. Keep in mind, upside of 10%, downside of 100%, calling it the greatest arbitrage opportunity of their life. This was Greg from Akash, actually, like, so it's not like attack, but like this is very weak. 2 days after that, once Luna crashed, I saw him crying on Twitter that Osmosis need to work faster because everyone losing money. But the same guy was shilling USD to you on Twitter 2 days before, thinking greatest arbitrage opportunity, already when the Luna was the fraction of the market cap of USD, and the only way for it was down. There was like no way. There was like no chance for it to recover. So why I'm saying this is because the fact that someone is great developer, great blockchain developer, doesn't matter they're clever in economic terms or matters, and they're actually doing dumb-ass decisions. So don't follow this. Don't ever follow me as well, right? With everything I say here. But this is important to keep in mind. Don't listen to the people and move on. Like, I wish to everyone Luna holders, because people lost money. And I do understand that everyone who lost money on Luna wants this new blockchain, because that's only one chance to get at least some value back. But the thing is, just by forking it, you don't create value. The value of the Luna was because of its stable coin. Now they want to create a smart contract platform. And probably people who held it will want it to go back to like $30 billion valuation or $50 billion valuation. But there are similar chains with fraction of it, like few hundred millions valuation. What Terra trying to be now, they will try to be another Juno. And it's funny because, the karma always comes to you, maybe. Do Kwon was like teasing before, saying that he doesn't know what Juno is, Terra fork. For what Dimi responded, it Terra without you and centralization. And now essentially what Dokon trying to build, he's trying to, like, I don't know, fork of Juno. So weak, very weak. Sorry for everyone who lost money. About the future of stable coins, I will be using the backed stable coins. For everyone who claims like they want decentralized money pegged to US dollar, it will be very difficult, and it seems that algorithmic stable coins cannot work with the laws of physics that I don't know. I know nothing about, simply because if you back your stable coin with like crypto, it's like super volatile asset, so of course you can find a ways. I know the Agoric tried to make it, so I'm looking for explanation how it's going to work, because it seems similar to Kava. Let's say you back it with Atom, which would be horrible idea because it exposed the atoms to the attacks. So let's say you have $100 in the Atom, and to make it safe they allow you to mint $50 value of the stable coin, right? So it seems like you have 50% downside to still keep the value, and people would say, hey, it's safe. It's not safe, of course. The solution to it is maybe something that Kava does. That's once your price of Atom drop by 50%, your atoms that are locked are liquidated and paid for this stable coin you minted. But as you can see, there's another downside. You cannot really liquidate fully backed stable coin. There is a lot of questions about those fully backed stable coins. But in crypto, we do have flash crashes. This is like super volatile market. So if you design it this way and back it with very volatile assets, even if the stable coin will not depeg, the tons of people will be liquidated and lose money, which means this stablecoin doesn't really provide the security that people are looking. People often like bring the DAI. Recently, I saw saying, "Look, the DAI is the centralized best coin here. Let's build a DAI." The DAI is backed with 65% of USDC, which is backed stablecoin, and then around 30% of Ethereum. Before it was backed, I think, fully with Ethereum, and it failed. I'm not exactly sure. There was like lack of liquidity to get out or something like this in the March 2020 crash. And after that, they decided to back themselves with backed stable coins. So don't use this example. It's not really great example. More content is coming. I was in Prague. I met some nice people. Not all of them. I was very shy to meet some people. I met some that I felt more comfortable with. So I'm still going to talk about stuff. I hope I will bring better information. I will do better. I will try to see. I will try to be more skeptical, because that's important. To be skeptic always. And I will be attacked for being skeptical. People will say I'm fadding. It's not. I'm just trying to, be careful. Like, better be careful than sorry, right? So, Don Kryptonium's out. Till the next time.